There we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. We are 500 feet above the streets of New York City. The sun is going to come up behind me. And there you go. I want to start by saying happy Veterans Day to everybody. Hope you have a good one. And I say, yeah, happy Veterans Day. Let's celebrate your military service. Let's celebrate the people are no longer with us because they fought for this damn country and gave me the opportunity to rant about stupid shit. Because elsewhere in America, well, not, oh my God, I said elsewhere in America, which it's not true yet, but, you know, we could be heading that way, especially here in New York City. So maybe that was a good, solid Freudian slip. But, there are places around the world you can't be just ranting and raving about trying to find a stupid parking space in New York City. I got a flyaway. That's okay. I got rid of the flyaway. Good. Good morning to Nick. Good morning to Ted Palawada. Good morning to Scott Watson. There's one of our veterans right there. Hoorah! Did I do it right? Semper Fi! Did I do it right? The Marines celebrated their birthday as well. So, Scott Watson, I hope you and the rest of our veterans enjoy today. Seriously, enjoy today. Celebrate. That's what we should be doing. I just want to celebrate another day of love. Is that our best celebration song? I think it might be, right? Good morning, Alex7380. How are you? We got Ron the waiter. He should be joining me any second, unless I effed up the link. I don't know. We'll see. But we got a lot going on, man. Government shutdown is just about over, and then we could get right to business, and that's releasing the Epstein files, because that's all we care about in America. We don't care about our health care costs going through the roof. We want to see who's on the goddamn Epstein list, right? Of course. What's up, Vincent Scaramuzzo? Thank you for your service, all. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I can't do that. I would be a scaredy cat. If I was in a war zone. Are you kidding me? I don't know how they do it. I would be finding trees. I would be finding bushes. I would get a straw and jump in some kind of water and just like breathe through the straw as the action's going on around me. I would be way, way too scared. So yes, I respect the military every chance I get. When I see military, I say it just like anyone else. Thanks for your service. But I do it this way. I go, thanks for your service. And they're like, yeah. Because they hear it a lot. I go, no. And I grab their hand. I look right in their eyes. Thank you for your service, because I couldn't do it. That's what you do. You really make sure they understand that you mean it, right? Is Ron a veteran? Ron is a veteran of the Thousand Psychic Wars. That's Ron. Ron is a veteran of that. What's up, DJ? How are you? Mike Long, how are you? CJ, how are you? Diddy Blood, what's up? Legumes, it looks like. I don't know. My dad always says you got to think you are going to be the what? I don't know what you're trying to say. All right. Thank you. I shouldn't read every one of these comments cold, but we're just waiting for Ron the waiter before we get going. I do have more info on the toilet paper story from yesterday, because we had a doozy on the live stream yesterday. Fish guy photos. Holy shit. Dude, I was out east. I was doing some of that fishing, Chris. I was going to call you. I was going to say, why don't you come on by with your dog? Our dogs could play, and come by with some of those Montauk beers, and we'll sit on the beach. But as you know, it was a washout. So no call for you. Instead, we hung out in the house and just watched movies and watched my son get sicker and sicker with the flu after getting a flu shot. Why did you stop being hip with new video games? FaZe, man, I don't know what you're talking about. You in New York? Yeah, I'm in New York. It's right behind me, bitches, as the sun comes up. Good morning, Alexa Ortiz. Oh, what's up, man? Good morning, Opie, and everyone. Happy Veterans Day. Yes. So yesterday, I guess I'm just going to start without Ron the waiter. But yesterday, I had a story about the Chinese China's public toilets now force you to scan QR codes and watch ads for TP. And a bunch of you reached out after the live stream and said, "Oh, I need to know more about this. What the F is this all about?" Right? So I got some info right here, a little deep dive on what's going on in China. And you know what? I'm reading this and I'm thinking to myself, this is completely ridiculous. But then my next thought was, oh my God, this is coming to America. It's so obvious this is coming to America. So in China, you're in the stall, you do your business, and you need TP, right? So you take your phone, you scan a QR code on the TP dispenser. Next thing you know, an ad pops up on your phone. You watch the ad. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, they got new dumplings. Oh, that's great. Okay, all right. And then as soon as the ad's over, it dispenses 6 squares of toilet paper. 6 squares. Who the F besides Sheryl Crow, I didn't forget, could only need 6 squares of toilet paper after you do your business in a Chinese stall? 6 squares? Are you kidding me? And then you might say, well, oh, what do you do then? Well, you pick up your phone again and you scan the QR code and you watch another ad. Oh, look at this. Oh, this drug for ED. This is it. Okay, all right. And then the ad's over. 6 more squares, bitches. I would be in there all day, and I feel sorry for you people that build the toilet paper nest, right? I mean, how many ads are you going to have to watch to build your fucking toilet paper nest? I see them. I see them in the public fucking restrooms in New York City. You animals building your toilet paper nest. So you just keep watching ads until the vaping's done, And then I was like, okay. This seems crazy, but there's going to be an asshole. There's going to be an asshole in America that says, you know what, we could do this here in America. What's up, Ron the waiter? How are you, brother?
America? What's going on in America?
Oh, all right. Just jump in. I'm doing a story from yesterday.
Go ahead.
In China, and your audio is very, very hot. You're coming in hot, Ron. In China. If you go to the bathroom in China, right, and you want toilet paper, you can't just get toilet paper anymore. You have to take your phone and you have to scan a QR code. And then as soon as you scan the QR code, an ad pops up on your phone and you watch the ad, right? And then you're like, oh, okay, ad's over. Then 6 squares of toilet paper come out. Oh, you might think to yourself, Ron, I need way more than 6 squares of toilet paper. Well, at that point, you take your phone and you scan and watch another ad to get another 6 squares of toilet paper until it's all nice and clean back there. How crazy is that? You think that's crazy. It sounds crazy, but you know damn well this is coming to America, right?
Can you hear me now?
Oh my God, Ron, were you listening?
Yes, I was. It's weird. You got the screen weird this time. It's like you have a different configuration. It threw me off, honestly.
All right. Well, I
think it's like, oh wait, you got 3 different screens going.
No, I got 2, Ron, and you're very distracted. Your ADHD is in full effect today. I'm on fire. I got this today. Let's go. Jump in the traffic.
You threw me off. I don't know where to look. I don't know what's going on, but I have to start with this.
No. You're not starting with anything. I'm finishing my story.
Oh, okay. Go ahead with your toilet paper. Go ahead.
You got to turn down your audio a little bit. No, this is a great fucking story. So then I looked into this more, right? And if you don't want to watch the ads because you just want to clean up back there, you could pay a small fee every time you want the toilet paper. So now you're paying for toilet paper in China for your 6 squares. And if the 6 squares isn't enough, you can pay another fee because you don't want to sit through the ads. So then I was like, well, what the fuck did they have before this and why are they doing this? And it turns out in China, and you work in the bar and restaurant business, so I wanted to get your 2 cents on this, Ron. In China, they got a major problem with people stealing toilet paper. Major problem. Major. I was down on my luck in Buffalo doing radio when I first started out. I was making $12,000 a year. I was collecting cans to eat. I did everything I could to survive my first radio job. And I'm not going to lie. Every once in a while, if you saw a roll laying around, you'd grab it. But in China, it's such a problem. They decided to have this system before this where they scanned your face. They scanned your face to dispense toilet paper.
Oh, this is actually ringing a bell. I saw it was one of those, when you're it's 2:30 in the morning and you're watching. You ever watch CNN International?
Oh God, no. Why would you do that?
No, but whatever. And so they do international news, and that was one of the news. It was in China. Apparently, yeah. If there's rolls of paper, they'll just take it all. I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah.
Don't they have bidets? Oh, that's Japan.
Sure,
Japan.
they have that too. But all right, to finish up my long-winded TP story. So before this system, it would scan your face and go, all right, you look like you need toilet paper. And they would give you the 6 squares, right? And then if you needed more, this is what's crazy about the whole thing. You had to wait in the stall 9 minutes to get more toilet paper. Because they're basically saying you don't need any more. And they just watch your stupid face sitting on the bowl. And then 9 minutes later, they're like, all right, we'll give you more TP. You all right, Ron?
I literally had something so clever to say.
Go!
I lost it. No, but I lost it.
You seem out of sorts today. Were you out late last night? Were you working? What's going on with you, Ron?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. Fuck, I had something good to say about what you were talking about.
God. Ron, what's going on with you today, Ron?
Now listen to me.
Yes.
Before we start, I think you said
I've been doing this for 12 minutes. I started.
I know you've been talking about fucking pieces of. You're talking about toilet paper being rationed in China.
Yeah.
Do we have any viewers left? My question is anybody watching right now? The
numbers went through the roof, and the chat has never been hotter. This is a very fucked up story, Ron.
Oh, I remember now. I remember. Yeah. So before we start, look at the sunlight going right through you. Oh my God! Look at that. Hello,
Ron.
Look at that.
What's going on with you today?
Listen, before did you actually look at that thing I sent you on Instagram?
I did. Yes, it's
so it's like she said, hey, please show Opie. I think he would really appreciate it. So was it anything worthwhile?
It was great, Ron.
No. Opie, I can't see your face now.
Ron, what for real? What is happening to you?
Nothing.
Is something bothering you? Did you get a good night's sleep? Did you go out last night and party? I'm
good.
Are you good, Ron?
I've never been better. I don't know what you want me to do. Cartwheels?
I want you to jump in.
I'm jumping in. Yes, I'm trying to comment on your...
Now I gotta play this thing.
I'm trying to jump in on your toilet paper. It's not easy.
Well, Ron. All right, now I gotta go to the thing that was sent to you.
Right.
Because I downloaded it. Oh my God, Ron, you're killing me today. All right. Yes, somebody in the O&A universe is starting or is building. What are they building, Ron? You got the backstory on this because you sent it to me. I didn't even know about this.
So one of my big fans, who was originally an Opie and Anthony fan.
Yeah.
She's an OG O&A fan.
Yeah.
And now she's become an even bigger fan because of me. So we DM each other, and it turns out she's legit. She truly, truly loves you. And I think she may have actually formed a fan club called the non-hating Opie or something like that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So anyways,
just wonderful.
She apparently there's some Christmas animated thing with you and Anthony and some guy named Ron Bennington. And she said, Opie would love it. So what do you think?
Ron, all right. Now I got to look this up.
Snap out of it, Opie.
No,
you sound
it's
grumpy
not
today.
snap out of it. You came in like I don't know where your head is at today.
Opie, I had to sit on the sideline for 7 more minutes.
No,
talking about your toilet paper.
Ron, but I sent you the link and I said jump right in. We got a lot to do today.
I know, but I was trying to jump right in.
Did you not understand? So then you jumped in the middle of a story. All right, your text to me was, "Hey, check your Instagram. I sent you something one of your fans thought you would find funny."
Right.
And they're doing some kind of it's called Story Time. Opie and Anthony something. It's a Christmas special and it's animated and they're using AI. And I got the trailer and here it is. So keep your mouth shut for about a minute.
Look, it's Mr. B.
Line up, you little bastards.
Mr. Ronnie B.
All right, pipe down.
Tell us a story.
Let's talk business. To hear the magic, you gotta give a little magic in return. I'm talking $10 a pop, kiddos. Cough it up. That's the spirit. $10 each. $10 ain't asking much, you little rube.
I don't have any.
This ain't a free show.
Oh, come on.
Man, I wish Fezzi was here. Okay, fine. You can owe me the cash later. It is the holiday season after all. Just go get it from your mother's purse. Gather round, kids. This time of year always reminds me of the good old days. And all my old buddies who I haven't seen in a while. I'm going to tell you kids the story of the 2 dumbest people that I've ever met in my entire life. And you interrupt me again, I'll kick you right in your little teeth. This is the story of Opie and Anthony. But it all started one dark night on Long Island.
You know Greaseman and Howard and Wolfman and Imus.
I've never seen this before.
Limbaugh and Kasem and Art Bell and Lycus. But do you know the most stupidest duo of all?
And there you go. That's the trailer. Now I messed up our all right, there you go. That's the trailer. And I want to give the guy a plug, so let me show.
Dude, that was amazing.
His YouTube channel is called The Big Ass Prize Closet. So there you go. If you want to check it out yourself, okay? The Opie and Anthony Christmas trailer 2025. I would assume there's going to be way more to that. So there you go. Thank you for turning me on to that, Ron.
Now, did I redeem myself? Hey, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Speaking of Anthony, right? You brought it up. This is the conspiracy. He says you make the sun do that on purpose so we can't see your old age wrinkles and sunspots. Yeah. Is he right? It's happening. Is it coincidence?
No. I mean this shot obviously isn't the best.
It is a cool shot
right now. With daylight savings time, I'm gonna start these shows even earlier because the goal is to start in the darkness. Yeah. And my face is lit up. You can see every fucking wrinkle and saggy eye and my bird lips. You can see everything. You can see that some of the hair is going away on top. And then the thing is, then you see the sun coming up behind me as we're finishing the live stream. That's what I like doing every morning. So I'm gonna start these things even earlier so that goal is accomplished.
But that's why we're here, Opie. What? That's why we're here. We go from the darkness into the light. But
Yeah,
we'll talk about that later with the 1111 portal.
Later, well, I'm almost close to wrapping up already, Rod, and you haven't done shit.
I timed it. You went 17 minutes on Chinese toilet paper. I'm surprised they didn't pull us off the air.
There's no air to pull us off. There's a reason, but we're not getting the big job offers. I go,
Hold on.
Ron. I go, Ron, jump right in. 7 minutes later, you pop in. You're confused.
7.
Where am
Excuse
I?
me.
I don't know what's going on.
Excuse me. Well,
And then you
think
do some weird tangent about something that the ONA universe is doing right now.
By the way, because of me, because of me, the Opie and Ronnie show started off with a fucking grand slam walk-off home run. That animated video was actually really fucking good. I've never seen it before. And the woman, I know the woman's going nuts because she's I think Opie would like it.
It's absolutely amazing. And
it is.
And I look forward to more on that. Okay. All right.
So now, the reason I didn't pop in right away, because I was in the bathroom doing things. I was actually on shit number 2.
Well, congratulations. Thank God you're not in China, because that would have cost you a bloody fortune.
No.
That would have cost you a lot of heads.
So, dude, if they can't get toilet paper, what are they using? Cats?
Can you imagine?
Hey, Opie, let me ask you this question since we're on this subject, because this is interesting.
What subject? I don't even know what subject we're on.
Just pay attention. When you get up, how quickly from the time you get up to the time you take a shit? Is it minutes? Is it hours?
I already answered you. You're a mile behind me today. A mile.
Yeah. How long?
I answered before I knew the whole question. 5 seconds.
Oh, you're right away.
Immediately.
Yeah, me too. I think that's a very good sign that you're healthy.
Immediately, I'm on the bowl. Immediately.
Within 10 minutes, like I'm pooping. I think that's a very good sign.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we get started,
we started. We're almost done already.
It starts when I say it.
We're almost done already.
So I think this guy's been on your show.
Who?
So just let me. So I think one of the best things on television is if you go to ESPN2 and watch Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football with Peyton and Eli is the greatest show on earth, because they're funny.
100%.
They're fucking funny, but they really do. By the way, they're 2 Super Bowl MVP quarterbacks, 2 Hall of Famers, giving you they give you the insight in layman's terms.
Yes.
Dude, they're so much better than the commentators on regular ESPN.
Yes, we get it. They're very, very good. It's a great alternative to the regular broadcast, and more and more of this is happening as we speak. So yes,
right. And Peyton Manning, he could definitely have a career as a comedic actor. So guess who they had on a guest yesterday? And he was a fucking dud. I was like, dude, how is this guy so successful? How is this guy one of the biggest stars right now?
Who?
Shane Gillis. Like, he wasn't good. He was their guest. He was like sometimes 1-word answers. Really? He kind of just was like just a mope.
I wonder what that's
Maybe
about.
He was drunk. I don't know. He really wasn't a good guest.
Well, some of these guys, they're really, really funny and stuff. But then when it comes to just kind of conversing, they have a tough time with it. They need to converse in jokes. And go ahead.
No. I what I'm gonna say is, because you said it too. You're like, some of these comedians, they're killers on stage.
Yes.
And the lights throwing me off. But in person, they're duds, or they're not very good conversationalists.
Right.
And I think that's who Shane Gillis is. Like, they had to prod stuff out of him. If he was on your show, if I brought him on and if he wasn't a big name, you would go, Ron, he was horrible. Like, don't bring him on again.
I mean, his style is a little bit mellower and dry and slow. So maybe that doesn't work on a high octane show. I don't know.
No, but has he been on your show?
I don't know. I don't think so. Some of these guys were on our show before they were hugely famous. So I would love to know. Honestly, the answer is probably no. Most likely no. But I would love to know if we said no to him. Because some of these guys, we had every comedian in the world wanted to be on Opie and Anthony at the time.
Right.
And some of these guys we had to say no to because we didn't know who they were. I wonder if Shane Gillis tried to get on the show and we said no. That'd be hilarious.
Well, he's old, but I mean, he's in that same circle. He's a frequent guest on Skankfest. everybody he hangs out with started out on your show. I bet you probably said no to him. Like, whatever. Because you had at the time you had a stable of comics.
All right, listen to me. If he's on Skankfest on a regular basis, then those guys aren't going to allow you to suck on their show. So he's probably really good. He probably was intimidated by the Mannings and their giant fucking melons. Their giant, ridiculous heads. You ever see Peyton Manning with his stupid helmet on? He looked ridiculous.
He's got a massive forehead. He honestly, he looked like a guy like, I can't believe I'm on television. Like it was like, and by the way, he was just on SNL again.
Okay.
But here's the one interesting story he talked about was, do you know how hard it is to get into West Point?
I would assume it's extremely hard.
No, it's the hardest institution in America to get into. You have to be nominated by both your senators. You have to be like varsity captain this. You have to be like college prep courses.
Yeah.
It's the hardest institution to get into.
We have a friend that went to West Point.
Really?
And, yeah.
Dude, they're all type A personalities. They're like super everything.
And we're convinced that he was CIA. Because then after his military career, he went overseas. He fought. Happy Veterans Day to him as well. I don't want to mention his name here. And then his life got insanely shady. He would be calling us from all over the fucking world, and I'm like, "Where are you?" And at one point, he said he was in Australia, I think, playing hockey. I'm like, "Well, what?" And then he would live in Dubai, and then like he was all over the place.
No, he was.
We were convinced, and we would ask him what he was doing. What?
It sounds like he was in intelligence.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He never officially said what he did. So we connected the dots and said, you know what, he's got to be CIA. This is a weird fucking career he has, where he's here, he's there. And then he would show up at our apartment here in New York City. He would stay for a couple of days. He's a childhood friend of my wife. And we became good friends over the years. And he would like, hey, I'm in New York. Why are you in New York? He wouldn't say why he was in New York. Okay. He literally wouldn't say. And he'd go, can I stay in your place for a day or two? I'm like, sure, no problem. And then we'd wake up in the morning and he'd be gone and leave all his clothes behind.
Yo, this is the fucking Bourne identity. This guy's like, I let me just say this. Yeah. Just so people really understand.
Story
go ahead, go.
Or is this a podcast called Let's Talk for 10 Seconds and then interrupt because I need to say something? What is that the name? Is that the name of our new podcast?
No, I'm just trying to say like
10-second Ronnie. Let's call this podcast 10-second Ronnie.
No, but I want to emphasize your point.
You'll have your chance. Look around, it's just me and you. If I can finish my thought, then you pop in. It's just me and you. No one else is going to interrupt us, Ronnie. All I wanted to say, just to finish the story, like we would wake up. He'd be gone. He would leave his clothes in the closet for another year or two. He wouldn't even come back for his fucking clothes. And then and then my wife would text him like, hey, where'd you go? And we would hear back from him maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month later. He goes, oh, I'll come back and get my clothes, next time I'm in New York.
Did you go through his clothes? Did you go through his pockets?
Yeah. You know what? A little thinner than me, but some of the stuff fit. So I got some nice things out of it.
No, sure. I mean, like, was there anything like left in
no.
Like notes and shit?
Nah, it was just basic shit.
Like there wasn't a little vial of like liquid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, nothing like that. But he was shady, bro. He was shady.
Oh, so the point I want to make is you think he's like, like James Bond, Jason Bourne or James Bond?
Yeah, that's all. I don't have anything else on him. That's it's very shady.
But the truth is, Opie,
and the CIA guys, they, there's a code. You don't talk about it. You don't talk about it. You never even admit you're CIA. You just disappear. You shut your mouth. You never tell anybody that you're in the CIA. It's very, very mysterious. So the reason I believe everything you say is what I'm trying. The point I'm trying to emphasize. Yeah, is I don't think people realize how difficult it is to get into West Point. You are. It's like Top Gun, man. You're the best of the best of the best in everything. Yeah, that's where presidents come from. Yeah, I
Look
get
at
it.
all the presidents and generals who come
Right.
out of West Point.
Right.
West Point is the leadership of America. So yeah,
right.
I'm convinced this is what this guy does. Like, I'm sure in high school, like your wife grew up with him or you did?
No, my wife. He's from Philly.
I'm sure your wife would say this guy was like the most, he was captain of this. He was, on the debate team. He was very popular.
Well, he was very good for a while at hockey.
I bet he was a good looking guy too, right?
Good looking guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
The whole package, dude.
And honestly, we've lost touch with him. I don't know where he is now.
I bet he speaks fucking 4 or 5 languages.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he
exactly.
does. I'm not joking.
So why are we talking about West Point? I mean, it's a good tangent and it was a good story and stuff, but why are we talking about it today?
Oh, we talked about so the best story about Shane Gillis is he fucking failed out of West Point. Like the fact that he was able to get that's what I'm saying. The fact that Shane Gillis was able to get into West Point is so fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Like that means Shane Gillis in high school was a fucking stud.
Yeah,
was
there
a
you go.
Fucking stud because he accepted West Point and was on the varsity football team, and then he said 3 months later he failed out.
Oh wow,
that's kind of like, dude. It's
anything else? Anything else on Shane Gillis? Do you want to talk about his Chipotle order? Or what else you want? What do you want? What else you got on him?
So I want to go back to your fucking intelligence friend. So I used to live in Israel.
Yeah.
And I have family in Ramat Gan, which is a suburb of Tel Aviv. And I had a cousin. And I one time asked about to him in front of the family. I'm like, hey, so what do you do in the so I said in Hebrew, like, what do you do at Sava is the military in Hebrew. I'm like, so what do you do in the military? And like everyone, like, I'm not joking, dude. Like everyone stopped what they were doing. The father was in the kitchen.
Right.
You heard glasses and plates being put down.
Yeah.
And everyone walked towards me, like, and from the dining room, the kitchen, everyone. No, I'm not joking.
I said, oh damn! I meant that.
And God like circled me and said, "You can never ask that question again.
Yeah.
If you do, you will be asked to leave." Ronnie, this is very serious. We don't talk about it. We don't ask questions. If you can't obey by this, you can't stay here.
Right.
And it was never discussed again.
Oh, damn.
He was in the Mossad. So you have to be, when you're in the Mossad, your entire family's at risk of being assassinated. He was straight up in the Mossad. This guy's all over the world. This guy, he's in Argentina. Right. He's in fucking Eastern Europe, like
well,
doing.
How do you know where he was if he's supposed to be?
Because we're everywhere, man.
But
there's Jews everywhere.
You're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know where these guys are.
And he couldn't have been cooler. Like he was one of those guys where he didn't have to say a fucking word, and you're like, I think I love him. Like he had that aura of like, you felt. By the way, you know what it is? You felt 100% safe around him.
Yeah,
he was one of those guys. Like, no matter what's going on, if I'm with this guy, I am going to be protected.
Well, that's that's like living in Bell Harbor.
And also, and I know this for a fact.
Yeah.
I don't know for a fact, but
Ron, do you need me today? Because I could just go.
No, I'm just saying do you
need me? Because I could just go. I'll go work out. I'll do my Tibetan workout.
I'm trying to give you a break, Opie. I feel like you're tired from the toilet paper story.
Rod, you're babbling about what?
Spies.
All right, we're doing spies. And then I said, you talking about how safe you felt around this guy. I said, that's like living in Bell Harbor. Do you know what why I mentioned Bell Harbor?
Yeah, by the way, I didn't get that reference.
That's where all the NYPD and FDNY live. They decide to live in one community. So could you imagine living in Bell Harbor?
Maine?
You'd walk down that street, not a worry in the world, knowing NYPD's all around you. Retired guys, current
Bell
guys.
Harbor, Maine?
Huh?
Isn't Bell Harbor in Maine?
Oh, did I mess that up?
You said Bell Harbor, dude. That's fucking in Maine.
Wait,
You see, Opie, the reason I have to keep talking is because
you don't have to
you're
keep
gone.
talking.
You're still on.
Wait, shut up.
This is why I have to keep going, because you're saying NYPD are all in Maine.
Wait, where are they? Somebody will help me out in the.
I think it's New Jersey.
No, it's the.
Dude, they made a movie about it called Copland with Sylvester Stallone.
Bell Harbor is in Queens, you bitch.
Bell Harbor, Queens?
Bell Harbor, Queens, New York, residential neighborhood. Okay, it's Belle.
Hey, do you remember they made that sort of semi-autobiographical movie called Copland, where it was like Stallone's big dramatic.
Yeah, of course.
And Ray Liotta.
Ray was in that, sure.
That was literally about that. It was like this one village in New Jersey where every fucking house was police, and they were all fucking in it together. They were all crooked, and this was really based on a true story. You ever see the movie?
Committing a crime in Bell Harbor, Queens? You would have to be out of your fucking mind trying to carjack or any petty crime. All right, Ron. That's wow. We did a lot.
Well, you're from Queens, so you ever been there?
No, man. I was from Astoria until I was like 4, dude.
Yeah, Astoria's also in Queens.
I don't know. We would go back to the neighborhood. My dad was from Flushing. Every time we went back to Flushing, more and more Chinese signs went up, and now it's like you can't even. There's not a business with English fucking letters on it at this point. And that was my dad's old neighborhood, Flushing. And then my mom was from Astoria, and then Astoria was a very Greek community.
Where exactly was your mother? Where exactly did your mother grow up in Astoria?
I don't know. Literally,
really don't know. Like, you don't know her house?
I know where. I know her. I know her mom lived in this brick house.
Wait a minute. I live in a brick house in Astoria. Uh-oh.
And it had a backyard. And I swear, my mom's mom, I don't even call her my grandma, was a complete nightmare. Complete nightmare. And
your grandmother was a complete nightmare?
I never considered her my grandma. And coincidentally, we called her Aunt B. For her, the B, because of her last name. I never called her grandma. When she came and visited, we hid from her. She was a bitch.
Hold on, what'd she do? What did she do to you? What would your grandmother do to you that was so horrible?
She didn't do anything to me. She sued my mom. Yeah, she was a terrible person, Ron. So
for what?
My mom and dad had 7 kids because of the Catholic Church. Here's the backstory, right? The Catholic Church said, hey, you have to keep having kids, no birth control. And obviously my mom's math sucked, so she couldn't figure it out. So she kept popping out kids. And I got to a point where she called up Our Lady Queen of Martyrs out there on Long Island and screamed at Father Colligan and said, you people made me have all these kids. Now I need some goddamn help. And she said the goddamn. And he said, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, come on by. We might have a couple free coats. We might have some canned goods. Come on by. I'll try to help a little bit. So then they were in a tough spot. You know, I grew up in extremely poor, extremely. And my mom and dad desperately needed help. So they borrowed money from my Aunt B, AKA, as you would say, Grandma.
And so what's the B stand for?
Her last name. I said that part.
I know, but what is it? Just out of curiosity.
No, I'm not going to say it. No. Okay. Fuck that.
So so your family borrowed money from Aunt B to get by.
Right.
How much we talking?
It was it was a decent number. She had it, no problem.
Right.
And she didn't need it. And my parents weren't paying her back fast enough. as kids are crawling around the fucking living room. They weren't paying it back fast enough. So my Aunt B famously sued my mom. Sued her. Legit. Lawyers, court, everything to get her fucking money back.
And
so then my mom disowned her because she's like, wow, this woman can't be around, me or my kids anymore, which God bless my mom for that. My mom did a lot of great things, but that stuff is boring for a live stream or a radio show. So my mom realized, all right, I got to keep this woman away from my kids. She did enough damage to me, meaning my mom. So she ain't going to do it to my kids as well. Thank God, because I don't know much about this lady. And we didn't see her for a really long time. And then she was dying in the hospital. You've never heard this story? This is a great story.
No.
So she was dying.
I never heard of Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, she was dying in the hospital. So, my mom's like, well, I'm going to go see my mom in the hospital, And I go, Mom, I'll go with you. Just to support my mom. I didn't give a crap about this lady whatsoever. So I go to the hospital, and she's now in a bed, all just dying and shit, right? She's not a tough broad anymore, and she takes one look at me, and I guess when I was a kid, she used to call me Precious. You're looking at Precious. I'm Precious, and she goes, Precious, is that you? And she's dying in her bed. Guess what I did, Ron? I ask you, what do you think I did in that situation? Precious, is that you? Meaning she's now seeing me as a more of a as an adult, probably in my almost mid-20s. Haven't seen her in at least 10 years. What do you think I said to her, Ron?
I don't think you said anything to her. I think you put a pillow over her face and you went, you motherfucker! No.
Is that your answer?
I don't know. What'd you say? No, my answer is I think you put a pillow over her face. Yes.
I like that. I like that answer.
That's the answer.
I like that answer. I turned to my mom and I said, basically, these aren't the exact words, but because it's been many years, but I basically said, do what you have to do. I'll be in the car. And I walked out. I never acknowledged that she said, Precious, is that you? I walked out.
On a dying woman?
Yeah, on a dying woman. She was a nightmare. We used to go to her house, right?
You couldn't on her deathbed?
Yeah, I did, Ron.
You couldn't say something nice?
No, I didn't have to, Ron. She wasn't part of my life. And then then my dad's grandma was the complete opposite. Absolutely a saint on earth.
And what did you call her?
Grandma. She was absolutely awesome, and she took the place of the other one. How about that?
A little yin and yang?
Oh, man, she was awesome. She was absolutely the polar opposite. So
all right, hold on. So one's a nightmare, and the other one, give me one example of why the other one was a blessing. What memory do you have of
sure,
that's
she sacrificed her whole life to make her sons and daughters and her grandkids extremely happy. She had a beach house in Wading River, and we would go there pretty much every weekend in the summer. And she would just make sure everyone was taken care of. I only remember her stepping on the beach in front of our house once. She was there cooking and cleaning and setting up cots for the people that were going to sleep over. She was absolutely amazing.
Whoa. Your grandmother had a beach house that she lived in year round?
Yeah, actually she did for a while. Yes.
And where's this? This is in Long Island?
Well, I said that part. Wading River.
Okay, all right.
Wading River, Long Island, Ron.
So hold on. So what did your grandfather do?
I did. He owned a fish market in Astoria, and he dropped dead walking home from work of a heart attack, early, young. My grandma was a widow for wow.
When you say young, what are we talking?
I don't even. That's another question I don't know the answer to. I mean, I don't think he was 60. He wasn't like young, but he wasn't. I don't know, Ron. I honestly don't know what his age was. I should look that up. He didn't make it to old age, and my grandma was a widow for most of her life. I never knew her any other way. I guess my grandfather held me when I was a couple months old. That was it.
He owned a fish market in Astoria.
I believe so. Yes.
I mean, I live in Astoria. Is the fish market still there?
Oh my God, Rob, we're talking a million years ago now.
I don't know. Maybe it went to someone else in the family. I don't fucking know.
I mean, that's another good question that I honestly don't know the answer to.
You need one of those. What are those things where they tell you your whole fucking family tree?
Right.
There's a few of them, but name one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, I want to get back to the other lady. So we would go to a. Wait. Am I getting everybody confused here? Flushing the story. I might be getting some of this stuff messed up because I feel like my Aunt B lived in Astoria.
Yeah, we started off in Maine.
I said that. Wait. So then why am I saying my dad? Did they? I don't know.
You're saying your dad had a fish market in Astoria. No, because I was like, well, your mother lives on a beach house.
Astoria too, but my dad had Flushing roots. Oh my God, I gotta brush up on some of this stuff. Anyway, listen. So I would go to my Aunt B's house. We would have to go there when we were very young. The house was insanely sterile, no personality, dark drapes drawn. No light would come into this little brick house. I hate brick houses to this day, by the way, if you need to know. They trigger me. And then
I live in one.
And then my grandma, I said grandma because of you. Great. Thanks, Rod. And then she would go, kids, go outside. What is this guy saying? Ronald, Mr. Opie, ever thought about getting the F over it? Over what, though? Over what?
Your childhood. He's trying to say you got to move on, man.
I'm good now. These are just great stories to tell. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't give a shit. If you have more on that, Ronald, let me know. But and then she would say, "All right, kids, go in the backyard," because she didn't want us in our us in our house. She had a Hummel collection. She was scared we were gonna break shit, and we'd go in the backyard. I swear to you, Ron, this is out of a fucking movie. It was a beautiful neighborhood. Everyone had pristine lawns, nice backyard, small, fenced in, right? And you would step in our backyard. There was no grass. Everything was muddy and dirt, right? And as soon as you walked into the backyard, like in a movie, you looked up and there were clouds over her backyard only. This is how I remember visiting her for real. I'm not even making
this. Is Aunt B you're talking about?
Yeah. And then
dude, she sounds honestly, she kind of sounds like a witch. Witches are real. She really does sound like a witch. No sunlight, dark clouds, doesn't want to be around children. No, seriously. Where is she from originally? Eastern Europe?
She's
something else you don't know, right?
No, she had Polish roots. She was half Polish. So.
Oh fuck, she's a witch. Guess.
But I literally don't know anything about her. And
your mother's Polish.
And I don't know anything about her husband who came from Canada.
Hold on. So your mother's Polish. The crazy Aunt B's Polish. My mother's Polish. I'm telling you, there's something. Polish women can be very dark and evil, witches. Yes. Don't fuck with Polish women. I'm telling you, they will put a curse on you.
All right. So listen. So then we'd go in the backyard, and I swear it felt like there was only a cloud over her backyard, and there was no pristine grass like everybody else. It was I remember it being gray and dirt and twiggy, if that makes sense. Her trees were dying in the backyard.
Halloween all year.
And she had one thing in her backyard. What do you think was the one thing she had in her backyard? The one thing. And to this day, when I see this one thing, I'll be honest with you, brick houses trigger me for real. And this one thing triggers me like no one's business. One thing in the backyard. Think. One thing.
That's common in Astoria that people have in their backyard?
I don't know. I mean, it's a common thing in general, sure.
I'm going to go with a scarecrow.
A scarecrow. This guy got it. Wait, not a dildo bike.
A dildo bike?
No, that's not.
I don't even know what that is. What's that? One of those old things?
You just take the seat off. Come on. You're a rookie. All right.
So what was it?
A dead body.
Stop it.
Well, she did have the chain link fence. No, the one item was. I'm looking to see if anyone has it. Yeah, all right. A clothesline. Oh my God, that's a good answer. Good old clothesline.
A bird bath.
A successful career. There you go, Ronald. Ronald's back. Oh, Ronald's like a hater. Keep hating,
Dude,
brother.
Ronald's
Keep
got
hating.
a fucking handsome mullet. Thick.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got a thick, handsome mullet.
You think
It looks
that's
like, dude, that's a guy like if you saw a guy like that in the 70s, you're like, dude, that guy has the really good stuff. It's
you think that's his real picture? Is he rocking the mustache?
No, I
curly
think
mullet?
I think Ronald's very proud of that. And I think if we do a deep dive on Ronald,
Right.
there's some porn. He's got some porn credits.
Oh man, he is throwing some hard drives in the ocean. This guy.
No,
All right, listen to me.
Yeah,
You got it. The only thing she had in her backyard was a bird bath.
well, I did get it
Yeah, you did get it. How'd you get it? How'd you get it?
because it's kind of common here. Like
Okay.
people have fucking like in Astoria where I live on 37th Street.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say 10% of the houses have some sort of bird bath in the front or back.
It was a
And it's the
cement.
same house that I'll remind everybody. I
Yeah.
live directly across the street from the house from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
So when they showed George Costanza's parents' house in Queens, this is where I live.
that's
And
where you live in.
people have bird baths in their front yard, along with like religious stuff. Like it's very common to see a bird bath,
Yeah.
and then like a nice display of the Virgin Mary.
All right, so it was a bird bath, and
That's creepy.
it was a cement. It was one of those cement ones.
Yes, that's what they are. They're cement bird baths. Yes,
Cement with the circle.
100%.
And
Very Astoria.
and there wasn't really water in it that I can
No.
remember, or if there was water in it, it was kind of muddy.
Yeah, dirty.
And to this day, if I see one of those things, I'm not gonna lie to you, it triggers me. It fucking triggers me and reminds me of this
Okay.
backyard.
So here's the deal. If you had to walk down my street,
Yeah.
if you ever was going to visit me, maybe for the holiday, maybe I'll have you over for Christmas. Let me think about it. I don't want to. I don't know if I want you in my house.
I'll come see the Ron. We could meet at a Greek diner.
No, but here's the thing: if you had to walk down 37th Street to enter my house,
Yeah.
you wouldn't make it, dude. You would fucking literally end up in a fetal ball because it's all brick houses with stone bird baths. You wouldn't make it.
No,
It'd be like Hitchcock.
I'm embarrassed to admit that, but I'm not joking. Like brick houses and bird baths.
And here's the other thing
trigger me.
here's the other thing that triggers you.
What?
Look at my paneling.
And wood paneling, because we had that in our living room.
It's the trifecta of you sucking your thumb, going, "Can someone please call my wife and tell her to pick me up?"
All right, Ron, I gotta go.
Hold on, we're gonna do one thing. We gotta go over a quick list.
No, I gotta go.
I got a nice list.
No. That's why,
That's what happens when you go 17 minutes on toilet paper.
Ron, and people were calling me the C in the chat. I get it, but I was very frustrated because I had a whole list of stuff, and I really wanted.
I didn't get to one thing.
And I know, Ron. What part of the text? Let me take people into the process. So now we're gonna have to maybe do one tomorrow if that's okay with you. But
All right.
I
I have good stuff here.
I understand, but I wrote. You gave me all the stuff, right? Oh, the fucking betting and you had a lot of great stuff too. Did I just show your number? Sorry. All right. So you gave me a list of stuff. This is one reason why I do like doing this with you, because you're very prepared. Oh my God. But the problem is you're so prepared, but then you go off on these long-winded tangents.
Me?
We never get to anything.
Me?
You were talking
You
about
started
Strides
off-
and Shane Gillis for 20 minutes.
No,
Ron.
excuse me. You went on a fucking Ken Burns PBS documentary on the history of toilet paper in China. I mean, what the fuck? I could hear Ken Burns in the background talking about when the Chinese invented toilet paper.
Ron, do you think we hate each other? Do you think
I love you.
Yeah, I like you too, sadly. Okay,
This
listen.
is how it is. We're the odd couple.
But look, So you gave me a shitload of stuff to talk about. Great
By the way,
stuff.
yeah.
Listen to me. I had a shitload of stuff. Great stuff. I got a new bit called AI is dumb that I wanted to get to today. And then I wrote, all right, so then you said your list. And I said, I got a lot of stuff too. And then this is the text, Ron, that you ignored. Awesome. Let's try to move quickly. I got some good stuff as well, including my new bit, AI is dumb. And then
I
you
didn't
talked about Shane Gillis and spies for 20 minutes.
If I have to write a history report at my junior college history class on the history of Chinese toilet paper from your dissertation, I'm going to get an A+.
I'm going to do.
I know everything now about Chinese toilet paper.
I find it fascinating because it's coming to America. These bitches are going to make money for us being in their stalls in restaurants. These bastards. I guarantee it's coming to America. All right. Man. But yeah, we got to go. I really do have to go.
I actually have a show tonight in Harlem.
Oh, nice. How far up?
Hold on, let me look at. I'm Jewish, but let me protect myself. Did I do it right,
dude?
Am I doing the sign? Seriously, is this how you do it?
Do what?
I'm trying to do the cross.
Oh, that's a cross. I thought that was a hip hop thing.
No, yeah.
I really thought it was a hip hop thing. Like you were signaling the gangs. Like I'm cool. No, listen to me. I'm going to tell you. No, you don't need the sign of the cross. I'm going to tell you the truth. I live stream the streets of New York City, and I love when I go up to Harlem. I've only done it maybe 3 or 4 times, but I love going up there. It's awesome. The people are way cooler up there. The culture's awesome. The street people are amazing. I would rather go to Harlem than the outskirts of Times Square. That is the God's honest truth. The outskirts of Times Square is way worse than Harlem. Way worse.
Here's the one thing I like about Harlem is, if you want to find a nice selection, like with the street vendors,
right? If
you want to find a nice selection of like really good shades of shea butter, or if you want to get like these fucking jumbo incense called like blue velvet, go to Harlem.
Well, the one thing I did learn, when I was live streaming up there in Harlem, they love selling their knockoff perfumes and colognes. Love it. In these little bottles. And they have these like little what was that label maker thing? You remember? The handheld label maker? You would put.
Yes.
What was that called? That's something from our past. Anyway, they would make their own homemade labels, put it on these little bottles. The bottles looked pretty nice. And then they would give them crazy names. And I filmed one person because they were distracted talking to somebody. And then the next time I went up there, I really wanted to focus in on all the colognes because they're hilarious with the names. And this guy got right in my face and said, "Do not film." And I behaved immediately. I knew I could be in deep trouble if I continued.
Oh, filming. I mean, the way he approached you.
He was not happy. But one of the colognes,
was he African or was he like?
Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah,
but I do have a video from.
No.
I do have a video of a past live stream, and one of the colognes was just called Obama.
Dude, they get like these exotic fucking like passion like dark chocolate sex. Like that literally would be like the name of one of them.
I would love to smell the Obama cologne. What do you think that smells like?
No, Ronnie.
I know. I got an observation on Obama.
I'll tell you what. You know what the Obama cologne smells like? What did he run on? His campaign literally hope. Smells like hope.
Smells like hope. I got an observation on Obama. People will appreciate this because I try to balance out my shots. So I'm watching on I think it's Netflix. It's a documentary series on the USA basketball team winning the gold medal, in the Paris Olympics. They have a ton of behind the scenes footage, and they bring in Obama to give these guys a pep talk in Vegas as they're getting ready for the Olympics. Obama walks in with his skinny jeans and he talks like he's a tough fucking guy, right? Where he
struts. He's got a strut.
He's got a strut. He thinks he's cool, and he talks some shit.
He is cool.
He basically told LeBron to watch your boy Anthony Edwards because Anthony Edwards was popping off a little bit, right? And the only thing I could focus on was how insanely skinny Obama's legs are. He has chicken legs. How could you be that strutty, cool dude walking in the room where you're trying to be a badass? Yeah, I know I was the president, but I'm a badass. In the end, I'm a street guy just like you guys. And he has skinny jeans on, and he has chicken legs. Next time you see Obama, look at his legs. You will not be able to stop looking at his chicken legs.
He actually I remember he's commented on it. He talks about like how he has like very thin legs, and
he sucked at basketball too.
Well, I don't know about that. He's got a good jump shot.
No, he sucked. I played basketball my whole life. We all.
Oh, I thought you were saying I played against Obama.
Go look up the video where he's playing with kids. They put up a basketball court. So for the people that are mad at Trump because Trump's like cementing everything, every president does something stupid when they're in the White House. And Obama, I'm sure it's long gone. He put in a basketball court and he would play with the kids, right? And there's a video of him literally missing like 30 shots in a row. All bricks too, by the way, with his left-handed shot. And we would swat that thing out of the air, no problem. And then elbow him in his stupid ribs. We'd play international rules with Obama.
Do you remember in early Obama presidency? He was smoking.
Yeah, he was.
You remember that? That's cool. We got a president smoking.
Ron, you want to do another one tomorrow, but we like do our shit?
All right, hold on. Just before we go, you brought up Trump. You brought up the White House. Can I say one thing? Because I'm fucking livid.
The Syrian president, right?
And I'm genuinely upset.
The Syrian president.
Huh?
The Syrian president?
No.
That doesn't bother you that the guy used to be Al-Qaeda, now he's in the Oval Office?
It's all disgusting. But let me tell you what. I'm really embarrassed, and I don't even want to say I'm a Democrat anymore.
All right.
I'm so fucking ashamed. I'm fucking sickened.
Oh, the shutdown.
They fucking caved in. The Democrats caved in. Dude, they were this close. You know what the other Democrats said? Dude, they blindsided us. These fucking 8 Democrats. By the way, a lot of them from New England.
Right.
Fucking New Hampshire, Maine, these fucking cocksuckers. Right. Live free or die. Fuck you. The other senators, who didn't vote for this, were blindsided and fucking fuming because they said those idiots, they took away our power. We were this close because what we had on the table, which was being talked about, is we'll just extend the Obama Affordable Care Act for one more year. Just let it go for one more year, and then we'll figure it out. They were that close. The Democrats went through all this for nothing. Literally, it's embarrassing. You went all this for nothing. Chuck Schumer's supposed to be the leader of the Democratic Party, and he allowed this to happen. I'm ashamed at the moment to call myself a Democrat. All this suffering for nothing, and now all these people can't afford. Dude, your healthcare premiums are going to double. If it's $700, it's going to go to $1,450, $1,500. What did the Democrats have done so much damage? This is why the Republicans play chess, Democrats play checkers. Trump, this is why Trump's a genius. He preyed on the weakness of the Democrats to cave in, and they did. And Trump's ploy was, I don't care if the American public suffers. I don't care if they lose their health care. I don't care if they starve. Because you know what? The Democrats don't have the spine to fucking play it out. And Trump says, I do.
All right, let me jump in now that you got your viral video. Congratulations on that. Yeah, preach. First of all, preach. I agree with you 100%.
It's sickening.
This is the problem with your party, the Democrats. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I sit on the fucking sidelines. I'm one of those swing voter type of guys, if you want to know the truth. Now, here's the deal. The Republicans fucking walk all over the Democrats. The Democrats are too fucking polite. The Democrats step on their own dicks all the fucking time. You shut down the government for 40 days and you get nothing in the end. They got nothing to reopen the government.
Opie, we had the momentum on our side because we fucking, during this last election,
right,
the Democrats won everything.
Right.
And it wasn't close.
Right.
It wasn't close. We had the momentum. It was because of the elections that the Democrats said we're actually going to win this.
Yeah.
And then the Democrats who didn't vote for this said, what have they done? We were this close. The Republicans were just about to give in to extending the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, for one more year. Do you know why? Because it's only going to take one air disaster for both parties to be ruined.
Yeah, this had a lot to do with the flight delays and the air traffic controls. A lot to do with that, especially with Thanksgiving right around the corner. I just want to address some idiot, because I don't lean Democrat or Republican. I can speak truth to power more than anybody, because everybody else that has a party affiliation, they put their fucking blinders on and they never talk bad about their own fucking party. That's why I love that I'm a fence sitter and I don't believe in either fucking side, because then I could talk truth to power. And the fact is the Democrats step on their dicks all the time. They're too polite. The Republicans are taking sledgehammers to them every day, and they're like, oh, okay, well, let's keep taking the high road. Let's keep taking the high road. And then they always panic in the end and they give in. And guess what? They're continuing to do it because people aren't happy with Schumer. You know what's coming out of Washington?
Schumer.
We're not replacing Schumer. All the Democrats are like, we're not replacing him. We like the job he's doing.
Oh, he's dead now.
No, he's not. You watch.
No, they've already come out publicly and they said Schumer is no longer an effective.
Well, yeah, but he's going to keep the job because they're too polite down there.
Opie, let me reiterate what you said. The Democrats went through all this pain and suffering on the American public for one issue. It was so your healthcare premiums don't double and triple.
Right.
And they gave in.
I know.
And this is what the Republicans said. We'll promise a vote down the road, maybe in a week or two. That's the guarantee. The Democrats look so bad.
Hold on, let me jump in again. That's like the old Peanuts cartoon. They said we will promise you a vote in the near future, and then fucking Charlie Stupid Brown's like, okay, I'm gonna kick the football this time. She's promising that she's not gonna pull it away, and then what does Lucy do? She pulls the football away again. That's the Democrats in a nutshell. They're stupid today.
One of the Democratic senators, one of the big leaders in the Democratic Senate.
Yeah.
His response was, he said it like this. He didn't say the full word. He goes, I'm effing pissed. And he's like, I'm effing pissed. And this is I forget his name. He's one of the top Democratic senators. Right. And he goes, I'm effing pissed. We were this, he literally said, and he used his fingers, we were this close.
Right.
We got blindsided. He goes, what have they done? Chuck Schumer is ineffective.
They were promised something. All right. This is why I love, this is going to kill people, but this is why I love Bernie Sanders. He speaks his fucking mind. He's fucking pissed.
Yes.
That's why I love the Bernie Sanders. Even
AOC, Toria, the woman's pissed.
Fuck AOC. I don't care about her. But I'll tell you two other people I do like. John Fetterman. Because I actually like some of these guys.
For this.
I like some of these guys that go against their party. That means they're speaking their true selves. And on the other side, I like the Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I'm a Marjorie fan now.
Who would think that we would like the Marjorie Taylor Greene for speaking her mind and going?
By the way, did you hear what Trump said about her now?
Huh?
Did you hear what Trump said about her now?
Yeah.
So they were asked a question, like in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think about the comments? Marjorie Taylor Greene saying,
Yeah.
boy, I wish you would have nonstop domestic negotiations in the White House instead of, over economic policy, instead of nonstop foreign leader, meetings.
Yeah.
And then they said, what's your response to that? And he goes, Marjorie has lost her way.
Yeah, of course she lost her way. And you know what? Marjorie Taylor Greene is the type of person, she's in a garage right now. She's just bench pressing fucking cars getting ready for the fight. She ain't gonna she ain't backing down from Trump.
Opie.
She's a problem.
100% Opie. She 100% reminds me of fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed. She's like literally two different people. She's dropping her eyes, dude. She's dropping her eyes when she goes to fucking back home.
Right.
But she has like normal, like moderate Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then she has that. The other side is crazy MAGA Marjorie.
Right.
But I'm thinking it's like she's like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. She's two people.
Right. Ron, where was this, Ron, in the beginning when you were
beginning is, first of all,
you were all lost.
No, first of all,
I felt like you were going to put a bathrobe on and walk the streets of Brooklyn. You were lost in the beginning of this. Where was this, Ron?
Well, first of all, I couldn't figure out where to look. And second, Opie, I timed it. I was 11, 12 minutes into the history of toilet paper of China.
Really? Was the TP thing that bothersome to you, Ron? Was your Shane Gillis and spy talk better?
Now, just to let you know, I was actually being polite to you, letting you, because you're like, Ron, sometimes you have to let me talk and get my view out. And I'm like, let Opie get this toilet paper nonsense out of his system.
Yeah, it was nonsense. Although you did get some good things. You got the precious story out of me today. Ron, I got to go. I'm really late. I got to get one kid has the flu and the other kid I got to get to ski well.
And by the way, in the beginning, I like that fighting. It's good.
I like all of this.
This is good.
I like it, Ron. People are saying stop being a C, but me and Ron have to get this out sometimes. We have to
let me say this. And let me say this because it's 11:11, and this is when. Let me finish this. It is 11:11. So this is when you can manifest.
Ronnie carried Opie today. No, he didn't. I carried him. I had to get him on track. Go watch the first 10 minutes of Ron. This is my impression of Ron.
I don't know what the fuck was going on with you.
Not with me, with you.
Excuse me.
Mo.
Apparently, you told everybody there's a retirement community in St. Albans, Maine.
No, I said Belle Harbor, Belle, and I was right in the end.
No. Oh, well, There's two Belle Harbors.
I know. That's what's funny about this, because you thought you had me, because you were thinking about the Belle Harbor up there in Maine, and I was thinking about the Belle Harbor in Queens. And guess what? We were both right, bitch.
Opie, it's 11:11. The portal's open. This is when you can manifest stuff. What you and I are doing right now is as good, I believe, as anybody. This is it's entertaining and it is insightful. This is good. And and on 11:11, I carried you. The guy's right. It's right. I carried you on a very spiritual day.
What'd you say? Say it again. What?
What?
What'd you just say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you're going to cut me off now.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that to you, Ron.
You wouldn't cut me off?
No, I wouldn't.